Alright, Bruchim and Boy, welcome everybody. Let's learn a little bit of Maharal, the Gur Aryeh from the Heilige Zeit of Maharal Miprag, Skusig Leinim Kuslomein. So we're in the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 2, and it says, Daber al Kodas Bnei Yisrael, Martaleihem, Kedoshim Tiyu, Ki Kadosh Ani Adonai Elohechem. You should speak unto the entire congregation of the children of Israel, and you shall say unto them, Holy shall you be, for holy am I, the Lord thy God. So Rashi, Darton. Let's see the Rashi. Parshas. We learned, since it says speak unto the entire congregation of the children of Israel, that this was said with the gathering of the entire Jewish people, the entire Israelite nation, because most of the essential body of Torah are dependent on these teachings, the ethical teachings of holiness in this parsha. But the thing is, the Gemara in Eruvin tells us that all of the parshas of the Torah was said to the whole Israelite community. Like is written also by Rashi at the end of Parshas Kisisa, Exodus chapter 34, verse 32. Rashi brings it down that the way that the Mishnah, that the teachings of the Torah, the oral Torah were brought out, that all the people entered. So we see from here that the entire Torah was said to all of Israel. This is a question of the Ra'im. Shiny Hasam, it's different there. The difference is, yes, they all came, but they came of their own volition, and they were not under no obligation. They volunteered to do that. If they didn't have the free time, they wouldn't have come. Of course, the whole thing they were doing when they were in the desert was learning Torah. All it says there is, what is the order of the Mishnah? Parshas says, the difference is this. This one of this paragraph, this chapter, is that they gathered the entirety of Israel, and they had to come. All right, let's do another one. There's a few short ones. So Rashi says, Kedoshim Tiyu, be holy, have a prushim and arise from Nevera. Be removed, be separate, abstain from having sexual relations with people you're not allowed to, and from other sins. Because any place where you find that there's a fence around sexual immorality, moitzi kedusha, that's where you find holiness. Isha zoyna v'chalala, for example, it speaks about how a priest may not marry a woman who is promiscuous, and because I am the Lord who sanctifies you. Do not defile your seed, and I am the Lord who sanctifies you. The priests have to be holy, they cannot marry a promiscuous woman, and so forth. And again, that there a harlot doesn't mean just someone who takes money for sex as a sex worker. A zona means a woman who will sleep with men who she's not allowed to be married to, and that would disqualify her from marrying a priest. Anywhere it says holy, it talks about abstinence. So when it says be holy, means practice abstinence, be abstainers, be separate. Anyone who's holy abstains from something that's improper, as we explained. Let's see, how long is this one? Do we have? All right, yeah, we can do it, and then go to the mikveh. Any place where you find the Aryeh is waiting for me to. Yeah, lights are on. The shul should be open. Shem kedusha nemal prisha min inyane aguf atayvoisav Yisrael geder erva. Seems the reason is after there's the name of holiness on practicing abstinence from all types of bodily lusts. Yisrael geder erva. It is proper to speak about making fences around sexual immorality to prevent. I mean, it's still wrong to be a sex worker. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying the definition of the word zona. It's not necessarily. I hope there's not a misunderstanding there. Shem Taivas, which obviously someone who's a sex worker would be a zona. I'm just saying. Shem Taivas aguf b'yoser, because the strongest lust of the body are the sexual lust. If someone acts and follows sexual immorality and is obsessed with sexual immorality, that's an animalistic deed. That's why the woman who's suspected to be a sota, she had the sacrifice has to be made of barley, because that's an animal food. Because sexual immorality is a physical lust. And animals are just a body. They're just material. They don't have a human soul. So therefore, someone who separates from sexual immorality, separates from physical lusts, meaning because there's a physical lust to just naturally engage in sexual activity with anyone anywhere, but instead we control that within marriage and so forth. Lefichach nikra kodesh. Someone who, we're not saying you have to be totally abstinent, but you have to keep it within the realm of marriage and so forth, and halacha and so forth. Lefichach nikra kodesh. That's why he's called holy. He's separate from things in this world, which is the body. We can't all strive for this, but we know this is what we're supposed to do, and we're supposed to work on it. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment. We'll see you later.